and welcome to PC Talk. I'm your host, Caitlin Fisher. Joining me today is Milner Martin, a freshman here at Piedmont College. Milner is here today to talk to us about his family's theater company located in South Carolina. Thanks for joining us today, Milner. So tell me about your parents' company.
Well, my dad started a theater company called the Bailey Players about 37 years ago. And what we do is, my dad's company, we go into public schools in South Carolina, Florida, Louisiana, and North Carolina, and we produce a show. We'll go in for a day and stage the show the kids where to stand and move on stage. Then we come back a few months later, and we provide the set and costumes, props, sound, script, rights, and royalties, and all that stuff. So the teacher only has to worry about putting the kids on stage and directing the kids. She doesn't have to worry about like cutting refrigerator boxes to make a set or something like that.
Wow. So what was the inspiration that your dad had for this whole thing?
I don't know.
Understandable. So you've kind of taken this to Piedmont, correct? With, what is it, the Crumhorn Players, am I correct?
Yeah, sort of, the Crumhorn Players. I changed it from children's theater to a theater for youth production. So instead of putting kids on stage, it's like me and my peers on stage. I'm directing like freshmen on stage, like my fellow friends.
Nice.
Yeah. And
I think we actually have a video of the rehearsal process kind of this show. So.
Taming of the Shrew, it's a reimagined version of the Shakespeare version Taming of the Shrew that our director Milner's father
It's very characteristic. Instead of like a Shakespeare play being like really hard language, it's really easy to understand for like children or even any family member at all.
This is a completely student-ran show. We don't have to worry. I mean, yeah, we need to worry about how we present ourselves, but we can do whatever we need to do to get to certain tasks and certain goals that we need to get to.
We really have a passion for what we did with the show, and I really feel like it's going to be a really, really great performance.
If you want to see the original setting of 10 Things I Hate About You, the movie, then this would be the story, because that's what it's based off of.
If you're interested in seeing the 45-minute abbreviated version of William Shakespeare's comedy, The Taming of the Shrew, you can check it out this Sunday at 7 p.m. There's no admission or anything, but we do take donations that go to the Inman City Fire Department.
So that looks really interesting. Looks like the rehearsals are going pretty well and stuff. So kind of, since you've taken this to Piedmont, kind of created your own thing, do you wish to continue this and like take over your family business, or what are your plans?
Yeah, right after college, I plan on taking over the Louisiana and Florida portions of the Bailey Players and expand those areas. Like we have about 20 schools in Louisiana and 1 school in Florida, and I hope to get even more schools, where my dad will still take over South Carolina and North Carolina, the core part of the company.
Cool. And your degree here at Piedmont does like cover that. Is it theater education that you're doing?
I am double majoring in theater arts and theater for youth at the moment, so yes.
Okay, interesting. Sounds fun. So there's auditions for another show this semester, am I correct? You want to tell us about that?
Yes, there is another show we'll be doing right after Taming of the Shrew. We're immediately going to start working on a musical called The Ransom of Red Chief, based on O. Henry's short story. It's hilarious. We're holding auditions Monday 3 to 5 for ensemble and minor characters.
Okay. So did your dad write this too, or was that kind of something you took in?
Actually, my dad's friend wrote The Ransom of Red Chief, as well as a lot of our older shows. Then my dad started writing, and then I actually wrote the last show that we did, Alice in Wonderland. So
Wow.
depends on which show you're talking about.
Interesting. So was that one successful, the Alice in Wonderland that you did?
Yeah, it went very well. It was like a parody show. Like Mad Hatter came on stage and sang rewritten lyrics to Blurred Lines. Caterpillar sang Uptown Funk. It was great.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
Well, that's all we have today for PC Talk. Thanks for joining us. Milner, thank you for accompanying me. And we'll see you next time on PC Talk.